Hey, it's Randall Craig here. What's the one lesson that appears in every newspaper article, every magazine article, and for that matter, every best-selling books? Journalists and editors realize that they have to work exceptionally hard to get people to actually read what they write. Unless they actually do so, their work has no value. They have become experts on hooking you in. I want to share how they do it. When a reader is reading, they are actually engaged in two activities. They're consuming the content and they're evaluating whether they will read further. The competition for the reader's attention is intense. An article or advertisement on the same page, other information sources, social media, new emails, work deadlines, telephone calls, both incoming and outgoing, an interesting conversation for the next office, the desire for coffee, and more. Readers ask themselves, is there more value in reading the next paragraph than doing something else? Should I just give it a quick scan or bail completely? For this reason, every sentence and every word needs to play two roles, to inform and to lead the reader to continue reading. A key role of the editor is to make sure that both of these happen. It isn't an impossible task, it just needs to be intentional. This podcast and all of my blog posts start with a title, a question, or statement. This will often be designed to elicit an emotional response, blunt, intriguing, shocking, funny, whatever, yet contain enough information to cause the reader to look at that first paragraph or to listen further. The first sentence of the paragraph then grabs the reader, while the remainder has enough meat in it that the reader will assume the entire article is value and continue reading. The last sentence of the first paragraph will lead the reader to the first sentence of the next paragraph, which grabs the reader, and so on. Eventually, the reader will get the last paragraph, which will typically lead the reader to the next step. Related articles or videos, a lead generation form, a call to purchase, a real-world action, or perhaps just to leave a comment, share, or like the article itself. It's no different in these podcasts. So here's my challenge. This very same concept can be used when we speak, write an email, a report, or engage in any type of communication. The hierarchy from headline to first sentence to the first paragraph to the next is not complex, but we often miss the opportunity of the email subject line or the first paragraph of a business report simply by not thinking through this hierarchy when we write. This week, double check the next email that you send or a speech that you deliver, a report that you write. How might an editor make a change to keep them engaged? Now, I got to talk at the meta level for a moment. Consider how you chose to listen to this podcast. The title, let's find out how journalists improve reader engagement, got you to stay tuned. The first segment I started with, what is the one lesson that appears in every newspaper article, every magazine article, and for that matter, every best-selling book? That was designed to intrigue and set you up for the answer. The next segment gives you the answer, but sets you up for the more detailed how-to, which is what the remainder of the podcast is about. And at the end, the call to action I used, so here's my challenge, and so my question to you is, did it work? I'm Randall Craig. I hope this got you thinking. If it resonates, let me know why, and if I can help, reach out at www.randallcraig.com.